I think what is more fair game for my campaign is the role of money in politics. All right? Where are the conflicts of interest when the Koch brothers are going to be spending $900 million in this campaign, making them a lot of their money from fossil fuel, and having a platform which, as I understand it, calls for the elimination of Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, ideas which are increasingly palatable to my Republican colleagues. You think that's a conflict of interest? So the issue here is not the Clinton Foundation. That's a fair issue. The issue is the huge amounts of money that it takes to run a campaign today.
There it is, a challenge from the left for Hillary Clinton, Vermont senator and avowed progressive. Bernie Sanders has announced that he is running for president of the United States. Now, even though he's an independent in Congress, the 73-year-old plans on running as a Democrat. He's known as a populist firebrand. Sanders is in the midst of his second term as a senator. Before that, he was a congressman and was first elected to office as the mayor of Burlington, Vermont in 1981. He won by 10 votes. His opponent didn't bother to campaign because he didn't take Sanders seriously. Wondering if that is going to be a problem as well for the Clinton camp. Here to answer that question, Anthony Salvanto. What's up?
How are you, bud?
I'm doing well. So is he, I mean, look, there are a lot of people who think Bernie Sanders is great. He's got a lot of fans. Does he have enough to challenge Secretary Clinton?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know, at this point in time, it's not about winning, losing, obviously, right? Pollsters are going to give you lots of numbers. This is a time when they define what the campaign is going to be about. He wants it to be, as you heard, he wants to be about big money in politics. He wants to have a debate, a discussion about inequality, about what government does or doesn't do to help the rich, help the poor. And those are things that, frankly, a lot of liberal Democrats all agree with him on.
They do. I know that
him.
his base, the independents, agree with him on that. But does he have support for some of these issues that he wants to tackle in the tried and true Democrat base?
Yeah. Agreement with Democrats, yes, especially agreement with liberal Democrats. On all those things, he checks the boxes. There's a big but. All those liberal Democrats and all the polls we do, they're all still voting for Hillary.
Right. Well, would he ever be able to get some libertarians that are perhaps on the right to agree with him? Because there are a lot of libertarians that also agree with some of those issues, the big campaign financing.
Yeah, he might. You know, campaign finance is one of those things that lost in the particulars of it, where the PAC money moves, who's, you know, all of those details are lost on a lot of folks, but they do get the big picture, which is there's a feeling out there that government is not being run for the middle class. There's a feeling out there that the campaigns are being steered by a handful of very wealthy people that don't necessarily represent their interests. That kind of energy, that kind of feeling can be tapped, frankly, on the Democratic, on the left, and there's also a lot of that on the right, too, when you hear the Republicans talk.
So speaking of wealthy people, how does he overcome fundraising? How does he stop the Clinton juggernaut?
I'm not sure he does.
They can't, right?
No.
I mean, asked and answered.
Yeah. But can he steer the debate?
Yeah.
Can he make the debate about the kinds of issues? Can he force Senator Clinton, Secretary Clinton, to go and talk about the things they want to talk about? Maybe push her a little bit to the left. If he does that, he'd probably consider the campaign a success.
All right. Anthony Salvanto, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.